Hey there, this is Amelia here. Welcome to Amelia's crossdressing story. Today we are going to share a story called Trip to Paris Part 30 by Teddy. For more interesting and exclusive stories, please subscribe to my channel and support me at Patreon. Henri and Jamie finished their dance, as did Ariane and Ronnie. And Ariane did get her dances with Henri and Jamie. Her dance with Jamie was a slow one, and at 5'5" she barely came up to Jamie's shoulder. But Jamie led, she rested her head on her shoulder, and they talked a little. Ariane said, "Jamie, I don't understand this crossdressing thing. But I'm just amazed as how much of a girl you are." "Most people don't understand," Jamie replied, "it's just part of me. Something I can't stop, or want to stop, doing. And, when I'm Jamie, I am a girl, or at least as much of a one as I can be." "You don't want to become Jamie full-time, do you?" "No. Jamie is just a part of who I am. I enjoy my time as Jamie, but Jason needs to be here too. Ronnie seems to be very comfortable with you." "She is. She actually helped bring Jamie out of the closet. She has fun with you too. Doesn't she?" "Yes, she does. Very much so. She's had a lot of fun going shopping and teaching me things." "You're not afraid that she's going to get tired of this part of you, are you?" "No. She keeps coming up with things, like tonight. And she's very aware that Jamie is a part of me and won't go away." They stopped talking. Ariane actually held Jamie closer, and they finished the dance. When they got back to their table, Ronnie, with a grin, said to Ariane, "You're not trying to steal my girl, are you?" "No." "Why?" Ariane asked. "The way you were cuddled up to her on the dance floor was more like lovers than friends." "Oh. No. I just felt comfortable with her. And we had to be that close to talk over the music." "Just be careful." "She's mine," Jamie, still grinning, said. They stayed at the hotel party until about 11, when Ronnie said, "You know, this party is too tame. I think I know of a fun place to go." "Where?" Ariane asked. "Oh, just someplace Jamie and I were the last time we were in Paris." "Not the Utopia Club?" Jamie asked. "No, lover. The other place. I bet they do have a great party going on." "All right. Where?" Ariane asked. "Do you trust me?" Ronnie asked. "I don't know. What kind of trouble are you going to get us into?" "No trouble. Just the possibility of some great fun." "I'll go," Henri said. "You would?" Ariane replied, "So, I'd better go, just to keep you out of trouble." A few minutes later, the four were in a cab heading to the drag club that Ronnie and Jamie had visited. And Ariane was trying to get out of Ronnie where they were going, and all that Ronnie would say was, "You'll see." The cab dropped them off a block from the club, and the four started walking toward the club. Now, a 6'3" female vampire, a 6'2" goth bride, and a 6' mummy walking down the street draws a lot of attention, even on Halloween. As they approached the drag club, there were a number of people in line, and it took a little while for our four to get inside. But, once inside, there was a great party underway. Ariane looked around, and whispered to Ronnie, "This is a drag club." "You bet, love," Ronnie said, "these girls know how to throw a party." "You are crazy." Most of the tables had been removed, making for a large dance floor. The girls were doing short skits on the stage. People were dancing. The booze was flowing. And there were all kinds of costumes to be seen. Some very risque, some very lame. But everyone was just having a good time. The dancing at the hotel had been basically couples, except for some of the real fast stuff. But, at the drag club, the dancing was all group-style dancing. Everyone dancing with everyone else. And our four got into the dancing. After one dance, Ariane pointed out to Ronnie that Jamie was talking with one of the guys she had been dancing with. They stood and watched. All of a sudden, the guy backed away from Jamie very quickly. And, as Jamie was walking back to the group, she was smiling. "What was that all about, love?" Ronnie asked Jamie. Jamie replied, "Just straightening out some clown as to what my sexual preferences are." "How so?" "This guy came on to me like I wanted to have sex with him. And it would be the greatest experience of my life. He even suggested that we go out to the back hall and do it right then and there." "And, you said what?" He wasn't going to take no for an answer. So, I told him that I only liked girls and that he wasn't enough of a girl for me. I then showed him my fangs and told him that if he really wanted to have sex with me, I would be happy to change his sex for him. Girlfriend. Aren't you becoming assertive? A girl has to stand up for herself. Some of these guys figure that all we want is sex. I need to go to the ladies. The three girls headed for the restrooms, leaving Henri by himself. There wasn't, surprisingly, a line. But Ariane was a little confused. Both doors said ladies, but one had the male symbol and the other the female symbol. She looked at Jamie and asked, "Which one?" Jamie smiled, "It depends." "It depends?" Real girls, of course, use the one with the ladies' symbol. Guys use the other, except if they're comfortable as girls, then they use ours. So, don't be surprised as to who's in the ladies. Oh. I'll wait. Don't be silly. The girls are fine. A lot of them are gay, and don't care. There are only a few like Jamie. Jamie walked right into the ladies. Ronnie took Ariane's arm and guided her in. There were about a half-dozen girls in the restroom, most were really guys. Jamie went right into the only unoccupied stall, and Ariane and Ronnie had to wait. When they were done, all three freshened their makeup, and Ariane couldn't get over how easily Jamie did hers. As they walked back toward Henri, they saw him talking to someone. As they got closer, Jamie recognized who he was talking to. It was Rose, who they had met the last time they were there. As they walked up, Henri said, "Oh. Here are my friends now. Guys, this is Rose. Rose, this is Ariane, Ronnie, and Jamie." "Hi girls," Rose said, "I thought your friend was alone, and I came over to talk to him. But, he told me that his 3 girlfriends had gone to the restroom. So, I kept him company." "Thank you," Ronnie said, "you don't remember us. Do you?" "Sorry, no, honey. I don't. But, costumes hide a lot of things. It's been a while ago. But, we were here from Brest, for one of your shows, and you were the only one to read my girlfriend as a guy." "I did? Is he here, how?" "Yes. You said it was something about the way she handled her drinks that gave her away as a guy. And, yes, she's here." Rose looked at Jamie for a second, then at Ariane, then back at Ronnie. Then said, "Well, the only one that it could be is the vampire." "But, you've got to be kidding. I read her as a guy? I must have been having a really psychic day. But, she is quite tall. But, I thought it was all in the shoes." "You're right. The tall, stunning vampire is my girlfriend. I did see the 4 of you when you came in. I figured you for 3 real girls and a guy. I saw no sign of a guy in any of the girls." Jamie grinned and said, "Rose. You say the nicest things. It's only the truth, honey. And, I can usually read them." They chatted for a few more minutes about the great party at the club. Rose got a little smile and said, "You know, we've been doing these little sketches all evening. They're basically what someone dreams up on the spur of the moment. And, I have an idea for one." "An idea?" Henri asked. "Yes, honey. And, I need all 4 of you. If you're willing?" Ariane looked a little puzzled. Ronnie said, "Sure." Jamie said, "I'm in." Henri just nodded yes. Everyone then just looked at Ariane. Finally Ronnie said, "Well, love, are you in?" "Oh. I guess," Ariane finally said. It'll be fun, Rose said. Come on with me. We'll go backstage and work this out. It won't take long, and the skit will only last a minute or two. 20 minutes later, Rose picked up the microphone and said, "Hello everyone, we have another short sketch for you that we hope you will like." The lights came up on the stage showing Ariane and Henri. They appeared to be having an argument. And Rose continued with, "It appears that our mummy is in love with our lovely blood-covered prom queen. But she appears to not want him. But why? They make such a lovely couple." Ariane makes a motion that Henri doesn't have upper part. Rose said, "Wait. Could it be our prom queen is really AL? Could it be?" "Yes. She's AL." Henri got down on his knees pleading with Ariane. Ariane turns her back on Henri. Rose says, "Our mummy is heartbroken. He pleads with our prom queen. But she won't have anything to do with him." Suddenly there's a little puff of smoke on the left side of the stage, and when it clears, Jamie is standing there in a spotlight. Rose then says, "The day may be saved. It's T.S. Vampire, will she help? Will she change our mummy from him into her? If only he's willing to do this for his prom queen." Ariane and Henri both look at Jamie, then Ariane pleads with Henri. Then Rose says, "Our prom queen is pleading with the mummy to become a girl for her. Is he bending? Will he? Maybe. Yes. He said yes." Jamie walks over to Henri, shows her fangs to the audience, and bites Henri on the neck. There's another puff of smoke, and as Henri runs off stage, Ronnie runs on. Rose continues with, "Oh, what a lovely goth bride transsexual vampire has provided for our prom queen." Ariane and Ronnie look into each other's eyes like lovers do, and exchange a deep kiss. Ariane goes down on one knee and mimes a wedding proposal to Ronnie. Ronnie nods yes. And they exchange another deep kiss. Rose closes with, "Our two girls were meant for each other. May they live in bliss forever." And now I want to thank our players, Ronnie, Ariane, Jamie, and Henri. There was a nice round of applause as our 4 players take a bow and then exit the stage. Rose grabbed them and said, "That was great, you 4. Thanks for adding to the fun. And, girls that kiss. You're not lovers, are you?" Ariane blushed, and Ronnie said, "No. Just good friends. And it was fun. You 4 have fun and enjoy the rest of the night." "We will, and thanks for including us." Rose gave everyone a hug and a kiss on the cheek. Then, as they were walking back out into the club, Ronnie pulled Ariane aside and said, "All right, girlfriend. Where did that kiss come from?" Looking at the floor, Ariane replied, "I just thought it would add to the skit." Ronnie lifted Ariane's chin so that she was looking in her eyes and said, "Girlfriend. That was more than a friendly kiss. And the tongue? I'm sorry. I've always wanted to see what it was like to kiss a girl that way." "And you did it in front of all these people?" "Yeah. It just felt right. You are not the one going L on me. Are you?" "No. But if I was, I'd want it to be with you." "I'm sorry. I'm not. It was fine, love. We'll call it a sisterly kiss." "Really?" With a sweet smile, Ronnie said, "Sure. I actually liked it. It was almost as sensuous as one of Jamie's kisses." And she gave Ariane a quick kiss. That's all for now. See you in the next video. For more interesting stories, please subscribe to our channel, and for exclusive content, please join us on Patreon. Link in the comment.